know while I'm watching a game what I'm going to use the next day and not use the next day. I know that by just when I'm there, and I might write something down or might not, or just to make myself a note to check something in the morning, or look at something, or this is a theme or something like that. I might write myself a note. But the point is, that's how I look at every day. I mean, yesterday I knew when I was watching the Tiger Woods that I'd be talking about that today. So, I mean, when I'm watching a playoff game, absolutely, I treat the playoff game like it's completely work. Absolutely. I always have. Like, if I know I'm going to come in and spend hours on the game the next day, or spend the whole show on the game, I am going to be glued to that game, and I'm going to watch the post game. I always watch the post before any or after any big game. I always watch the post game, and I always want to hear from the losing coach. Always. I want to see the losing coach. I want to see how he reacts. I want to hear from him. No matter what sport it is, I want to hear from the losing coach. Always. I don't have to see the winning coach. I got to hear from the losing coach. Joe and Shelton, what's up, Joe?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
What's happening?
Hey, Mike, watching Tiger yesterday, it was really awesome to see the crowd, come together and really chant and cheer. And for me, as a casual golf fan, that was one of the, main reasons why I watched it. And I remember you said something one time. You said, the Masters and the U.S. Open are like, the real two big golf tournaments. My question to you is, if this was the Masters, would he be one of the favorites heading into the U.S. Open, or...
No.
You know what I mean? Or no?
No, he will not be a See, there are better players than him now.
Okay.
Right now, to me, the three best players in the world, if I'm making odds for the next tournament, the three best players in the world are Dustin Johnson, Justin Thomas, and Brooks Koepka. Those are the three best players in the world. Rory has to show me that he can make a putt and he can be consistent. Spieth has lost his game. He right now is lost it. Yeah. And Fowler has lost his game. So, and Fowler he couldn't even make a putt. And Fowler usually isn't now, a lot of people thought Fowler was hurt, that he had pulled a muscle and he played with a pulled muscle. So maybe he did. But here's the thing. He's never won a major. And yesterday, he actually looked pensive on his putts. Now, Fowler has been an incredibly confident putter in the past. And he looked very pensive on his putts yesterday and really didn't do a whole lot. The greatest waste of talent in golf right now is Rory McIlroy. His game has completely, disintegrated because his putt is so bad. He can't make a putt. He cannot make a putt. And I knew Adam Scott. I never thought Adam Scott would win. And yesterday going in, and I said, you know what? I can't believe that Adam Scott's going to make enough putts to win this. And around the 14th hole, I said, boy, oh boy, was I wrong. Adam Scott has got the putter going today, and he did. But then he missed some short putts down the stretch. And, he just is a guy who just, you're not going to get him to putt for 18 holes. Koepka, who missed he missed three straight birdie putts that were inside 10 feet. He didn't make any of them. And then he made the putts he had to make. He made a par putt. That was a crucial putt. And then he made a couple of birdie putts after that. Koepka is an incredibly good player right now. He's already won 3 majors. Think about it. Koepka's won 4 tournaments in his life and won 3 majors. Mario joins us. What's up, Mario?
Yeah, I want to say 2 points. That the golf course, when they set them up, the TV doesn't do it justice if you don't play golf. Those pin placements are on kind of knobs. They got them on very difficult places. And
Mario, you got to realize that unless you... here's one thing I'll tell you, and I can tell you, being in the business as long as I have, and fans don't understand, fans have no comprehension of how good the players are in these sports. Here's all you have to see is that Smoltz thinks he's a great golfer. He goes out and he plays the senior tour with a senior tour layout and shoots in the 80s. Okay? When these guys... They don't hit it. They hit it 161 with spin. These guys, they hit it to exact distances. They are so good. I don't care what sport you're talking. You're talking baseball players, golfers, basketball players. For those guys in their sport, they are so gifted. People have no idea how gifted they are.
Mike, the point I was making is those pin placements, they make them difficult in little corners, but they're elevated on knobs. So now, for Tiger to do what he did, just to hit it from the middle of the fairway near those pins is tough. he's in trouble, and he's putting him closer.
Oh, he was unbelievable. He actually had to hook a couple of shots by 30, 40 degrees, and he put him on the green.
And the other thing, Mike, if you look in his eyes, we're not a psychologist, but if you just look in his eyes, he doesn't even look like he's in another planet, the guy.
Well, he's focused.
He's walking around. His eyes are so different.
See, he was like a laser. He had that laser focus yesterday where he thought everything was going in. That was the first time yesterday you saw the old Tiger Woods. Now, was he good enough off the tee? He wasn't, because it cost him. Because he could have shot even better. He shot 64, though. All right? The problem was Koepka was still good. But he had laser precision yesterday. His approach shots and his putting was otherworldly because he was hitting the ball everywhere. I mean, he had some shots that were unbelievable that he made. You heard Faldo say Immortal would have shot 74. It was like Seve at his best. Seve used to hit the ball out in the parking lot and then, make a birdie. I mean, that's how he was. Back after this.